Hey witch, welcome! It's been quite a day. Thank you for being here. I'm getting in the mentality. I should have gotten in the headspace to stream before I actually went live. But, you know, here I am. I'll get in the headspace now. Let me just make sure my tablet is connected properly. It looks like it is. Bam! There it is! I'm so excited. I said today we're gonna draw a witch's familiar, so that is what we're gonna do! I'm in such a mood. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, how are we gonna do this? I took a poll on Twitter to ask what animal I should draw as the witch's familiar, and I'm gonna look at that poll now because I don't know. Of course I'm here. I'm here to see which familiar of mine you're drawing. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. I get it. Alright, let's see. Where'd it go? Here we go. Alright, a black cat one. I was kind of hoping... Actually, no. I talked to Tristan about this. My idea is I'm gonna draw all three, in the order that they, in the order of popularity that they were voted for. I forgot to post the survey on Instagram though, so I'll probably ask them next. Okay, I'm drawing a cat. Okay, let's, yes, let's do this thing. Okay, what should this cat be doing? I think I'm gonna make it a fluffy black cat. Let's see. Hi, Jason. Hello. Welcome. So I took a poll. I'm a comical genius, not really, but Crow says so. Ha 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 ha. Well, Crow says so, you must be. So yeah, I took a poll on Twitter to see what kind of witch's familiar I should draw, and black cat won, so I'm gonna draw a black cat. And first, I'm gonna take my time deciding what, pose this cat should be in. Let's see. I'm in such a mood today. What I mean by that... Hold on, I'm gonna clear this layer and start again. Gus is laying on my bed with me. Oh, Gus is such a beautiful cat. I love him. Yeah, speaking of black cats, Gus. What an excellent, cat name. When I say I'm in such a mood, I don't know what I mean by that. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm also just like, oh man, okay, so, I don't know if you saw this, but I tweeted not long ago that our internet was having problems, and that I might have to cancel the stream if it didn't start working. I was freaking out. It wasn't just our router, because I have my computer plugged in to the Ethernet cord specifically to avoid router problems, and so I, was getting the alert, and, it was saying not connected, and then there's no internet, and, I'm like, I have no idea how to fix this, and, Tristan is like, don't worry, I'll get it figured out, and he's, doing research, and he's calling the, guy, the internet guy, and I'm like, I started crying. I was... Oh my gosh, I was so tired. I was like, I'm gonna have to cancel my stream because there's no internet. And so I was like this close to sending out a tweet saying, I'm so upset, I'm canceling today's stream. And Tristan's like, hold on, slow down. Just give it a minute. I'm gonna, And so he went, he found the modem and, I don't know, pressed some buttons and stuff, and he talked to someone on the phone about it and everything, and then it started working. So I'm wiping my eyes, I'm like, okay, I can still stream. Oh my gosh, I am a very emotional person. It's gonna be a very fluffy kitty. This is just one example though. Oops, I have the wrong eraser selected. Let me try this brush, which I like better. But yeah, so oh my gosh. It's funny, normally I wouldn't, actually that's not true. I was about to say normally I wouldn't cry about something so small, but that's not true. I like to think though that on any other day I wouldn't cry about the internet problems, but just that I was so tired that that was just like the last straw. That was like all it took to push me over the edge and make me cry. But everything's fine now. So, that's where I'm at. No, it's a good day though. Yesterday was rough for so many reasons, and so the whole time I'm like trying to fall asleep, I'm saying tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. And then today Tristan and I went on a walk because it was beautiful outside. And the whole time I kept saying like today's a better day. Today has to be a better day. And he's like, okay, it's a better day. And I'm like, oh y'all. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay. I don't really like this cat, so I'm going to try again. Oops, I thought I put the pencil back on that time. Yeah, I don't really like this cat. I'm gonna hide the layer and try again. Okay, tomorrow is a special day because 1, it's Sarah's birthday. Oh, and 2, my favorite band 6th album is turning 1 tomorrow. So yeah, what's your favorite band? Turning what? 6th album. Whoa, yeah, what band? Wait. Hi everyone. Hi Crow. Welcome. It looks like there's nothing on my canvas. I'm making a second attempt. I'm drawing a black cat because that won my little Twitter poll of what which is familiar should I draw today, and I'm just complaining about how earlier I burst into tears basically. I started crying because the internet wasn't working, and I was upset that I would have to cancel today's stream, but then Tristan fixed it, and so then I felt silly for crying, but you know, everything worked out. Alter Bridge, a rock band. I've never heard of them. That's really cool. I've probably never heard of them because I listened to the same exact music I listened to in middle school and haven't really looked for new music since then. Occasionally I'll stumble across new music, but I just don't have time to like actively look for it. I am a creature of habit, an anxious person who likes the comfort of knowing exactly how a movie will end or exactly how a song will go. I like singing along to my music, so I'm satisfied listening to just the same music that I've listened to for years. I don't like that one either. Maybe the cat should be doing that stereotypical like Halloween thing, you know, with like the arched back, you know, like this. That's what a cat looks like. This is what a cat looks like. I listen to the same music I listened to in middle school. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. Here we go. This is it. This is the whole drawing for the day. Yeah, let me just clean this up. The final illustration. Yeah, I'm in a mood. I've reached my limit. I cried today over the internet. Or about the internet going out. That looks exactly like Gus. My pinned tweet is one of their most uplifting songs. I actually tweeted that out to help Crow through a breakdown. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, excuse me. Music is very helpful through hard times, hard things. Here we go. This is it's perfect. I'm gonna I actually am gonna clean this up. I'm gonna probably share this with whatever actual drawing. Not that this isn't an actual drawing. This is an actual drawing. It's just not the last thing I'm gonna draw today. But yeah, let me just clean this up. Oh man, Crow, I was working on the Hollow Knight Pantheon again yesterday. I'm on the final Pantheon, the Pantheon of Hallownest, and boy, it is not a good time. That's true, and it's not one of my favorite songs. Oh, that's so good and wholesome. Oops. Every time I make a mistake, I catch myself saying oops. I didn't know it was a breakdown at the time, only found out a month and a half later. Oh, well, that's fine then. I find myself saying oops whenever I mess up in a drawing, and it reminds me of a time I was taking a makeup class. So, because forever ago, in another life, you know, I was majoring in theater. I was an acting major, actually. I took a makeup class, really enjoyed it. That was a really cool class. Anyway, I guess had the habit of whenever I would mess up, I would say oops. And so then when I was applying makeup on someone else, my professor had to tell me it is not recommended that you say oops while you're doing someone else's hair or makeup. And I just think that's really funny. You know, here we go. Let me just give my little signature, my stamp. Bwop. Or hold on. Bwop. There we go. I'm gonna share this. It's a work of art. Gus can't make up his mind. Oofy, that last Pantheon is rough, I've heard. You can do it, though. Thank you. I've made it so far. I've made it so close. I've made it within... Let's see. Pure Vessel, Radiance. How many from the end was I? There's Pure Vessel, Radiance. Or there's Radiance? What's it called? I don't remember what the, Absolute Radiance. So there's Absolute Radiance, Pure Vessel, Nightmare King Grim, Failed Champion, Grey Prince Zote. I've made it to Grey Prince Zote. I am just like, I am that close to the end. There's so many bosses in that Pantheon, and I've made it to Grey Prince Zote several times. Oh, it's not a good time. Anyway, I just think it's the funniest thing that I learned in that makeup class. Oops. She's like, I recommend you don't say oops while you're doing someone else's makeup. Like, oh yeah, I should probably break that habit, huh? Oh, because could you imagine you're getting your hair done and the hairstylist just goes, oops? You're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I should probably stop doing that. Okay, maybe the cat won't be completely fluffy. My sister's cat, who is also a tuxedo cat, he's a very handsome cat. He's black with a white belly that comes up to his chin and stuff, and white paws. Gotta do school stuff tomorrow though. Bio lab report, I'm at for Portuguese. I went to sciences because I'm not good at drawing, but I still have to do stuff like that. Oh, well, you can do it. Oh, but my sister's cat, who's also a tuxedo cat, he has some Maine Coon in him. They got him from a shelter, but he has a little Maine Coon in him, so he's big, and he has, like, a little bit of the hair, like, tufts at the end of his ears, you know, that Maine Coons have, that it almost looks like little tufts at the end of their ears, and a really fluffy tail. So he's like, yeah, he's big for a cat, but he just, like, has just, like, extra fluff. He's not completely long-haired, but just like a really fluffy tail and like extra fluff between his toes and stuff. It's kind of funny. But he's a handsome cat too. Oh my gosh, the older I get, the more I like cats. I wonder what that says. Cat profiles, I think, are most fun to draw. That's adorable. Oh yeah. He's a sweetie. His name is Magnus, which I think is a great name for a cat. Well, the map is already drawn. Oh, but painting it, that's definitely an oofy. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Maybe... Oh, no, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's just take this tail. Like this. And I'm just gonna rotate it. There we go. Like that. I'm gonna move the whole thing up like but I'm probably gonna change the background color to this canvas. But but later. I'm gonna work on drawing the actual cat first. Yes, here he is. I'm gonna hide his feet so that the drawing will go quicker. Oh. Let's see, and Luna, let's see, how's Luna doing today? Luna's been incredibly spoiled. So yesterday, I don't know if all of you, Jason, I know you were there yesterday. So at the end of yesterday's stream, I got a gift, I got a tip, a little donation, and I have decided that a la the same way our friend Brooks chucks Goofy, his stuffed Goofy toy, or, you know, abuses Goofy whenever he gets a donation, I decided I'm gonna bring Luna on camera whenever that happens. And then a friend of mine was like, Hannah, here's a few dollars, let's see the rabbit. And so that's a thing that happened yesterday, and that was very pleasant. The worst is that it's gonna be put in the school's hallways. No, that's so good though. I mean, I could see why that's not exciting, but I think that's fun. Chubby Fluffy Bunny, she is chubby. She is chubby for a cat, oh my gosh. You wanna know something cool? Speaking of hanging art in school hallways, when I was in middle school, I got to paint a mural for one of my teachers. It was really cool. The choir teacher really liked my work, and she got permission to have me paint a mural in her classroom. I painted a big songbird. I painted a European robin, which was really cool. Oh yes, that's a great idea. Luna is the cutest. I know, I'm very proud of her. I was just jumping around the stream today and saw Luna. Oh, okay. Very cool. Thank you for doing that. She's excellent. But yeah, I got to paint a mural in the choir room, which was really cool. And then after that, I got to paint not another mural, but a huge canvas for the art room of, like, I don't have any pictures of it, is the thing. This is so unfortunate. You'll just have to take my word for it. But I got to paint a huge canvas of some mountains. Excuse me. For the art room, which was really cool. And also, our middle school was doing this thing where they would have, like, the whole school read the same book at the same time. It was weird. It was, like, across all the grades, they had, like, a reading, like, challenge going on. And so, like, the whole school was reading this book. And anyway, one of the years, the book that we read was called, what was it called? Kidnapped in Key West? About a kid who gets kidnapped from Key West, Florida. Exactly what the title implies. And anyway, I don't remember anything about the book, but what I do remember, is that they, like, I don't remember if it was the principal or if it was just the art teacher, but teachers, got me to paint a set of posters, big posters that they hung in the hallways outside the school library of different foods from Key West. So, like, I painted key lime pie and some other things that I don't remember, like drinks and just, like, I don't know, various foods from Key West, which I don't remember why. Like, that doesn't really make much sense. It wasn't really relevant to the story. Maybe it was just, like, to spark a conversation or something. But either way, it was really cool. And being little middle school me, I was like, sweet, exposure! And now I'm an adult who does not work for exposure anymore. But at the time it was really cool. It started, the mural was probably the coolest. Oh, and also they wanted to do like a mini play, a skit of one of the scenes from the book. And so they had me, again, paint a big house, a backdrop thing. So that was cool. It's like I did all this painting stuff in middle school, and it was a good time. I did hate the only drawing I'm proud of in the hallway. Oh, just looking forward, not to the sides. Wait. Oh, okay. I hate that for the 3 years of high school here, we have to read 3 different books. Last year it was an epic about the Seaway to India. Oh, and the map I have to do does have to do with that book. That's cool though. Here we go. What am I gonna do? This cat's face, I don't know how I feel about it. We're gonna experiment a little bit. Like this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna, like, scrap this and, like, you know, change my mind and say I don't like this. It's fine. I am gonna change the shape of this cat's face a little bit because I don't like it. I should go get one of the cats from this house and go look at their face. For reference. The cats actually are not allowed in our room, specifically because Tristan has allergies, and that wouldn't be fair to him, and then he would be miserable when he came back in the room. I remember in middle school we went to see a play after reading The Outsiders. The play went by too fast. I love that book. I don't remember much about it, other than that I really liked it. Okay, I was right. I don't like this cat's face. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start over. I know. That's, like, not what I should do. Here we go. Maybe I will change, the pose that the cat is doing. And the cat is actually looking at the screen, not at the screen, at the camera, the viewer. And he's happy and evil or something. And here he is. And he's like, got his, like, I don't know, he's like on a shelf, like this, and his, like, paws are, like, dangling, like this, and he's like, hey, how's it going? He's looking at you, like that, like, I don't like that either. Wow! Why am I having a hard time with this? I love The Outsiders. It was such a good book. I literally bought my own copy after we read it in school. That, oh my gosh, what a throwback. I forgot, I totally forgot about that book. Okay, I need to slow down. You know what I'm gonna do? We read the book and watched the movie and play on different days. I didn't even know there was a play. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up references. I'm gonna bring up Pinterest, and I'm gonna look up some pictures of cats, and then I'm gonna see a cat pose that I just really like. Oh, okay, immediately, already. I'm gonna turn the canvas. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to delete the canvas completely. Haha! And I'm just gonna start over! Like that! I'm gonna make the background... whoa, not that. Maybe like that. And now I'm gonna start sketching the cat again. Here we go. He's gonna be cutie. Like this. Yeah, this is better. Okay. He's gonna be like sitting up looking at the viewer. This year I had to read a 700-page book. Next year something about church, not really sure. I mean, it's only 400 pages, but the writer writes without punctuation. Oh, I'm used to that. Thanks, Crow. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be such a good little familiar, and we're gonna see the little paws. Cute little kitty paws. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna make them actually look like cute little kitty paws. And then here, the cat's back feet. Like this. Like that. Oh, let me fix this. And then we're gonna go like this. And there's this other thing. And then he's gonna have a tail like this. Oh, let me make him a little smaller because he's not fitting there. And then, yeah, he's gonna have a tail like this. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Do you want a pic of Magnus? I mean, I would always like pictures of Magnus. But I think I found one. I just needed a pose reference, but I got one. And then It's gonna be a black cat because I took a poll. Mom, I don't think you follow me on Twitter, but I took a poll on Twitter of what kind of witch's familiar I should draw today, and a black cat won the poll. So here's my plan. The next couple streams, and by couple streams I mean the next couple Friday streams, I'm gonna draw familiars. So I'm drawing a cat today, the next time I'm gonna draw a snake, and then I'm gonna draw a rat. Probably, unless I change my mind. Man, I love cats so much. I know, they're so good. I reserve the right to change my mind about what I'm gonna draw on any given day. Oh, hey Mom, I'm wearing the shirt you got me. My mom got me this shirt this year for an arts festival. Not an arts festival thing. No. You got me this for my birthday last year. But anyway, I wore this at an art festival event thing. That was the like first time I wore it, and I felt very fancy. I feel like in this shirt with its like flowy sleeves, I feel like an art teacher in it. I have two cats. Yeah, sometimes it's crazy. One of them is out for blood. Yeah, that's just a cat thing though, you know? Gus like to bite my hand. Oh, they're so good and pure. I just love cats. Jeez. But yeah, Tristan is allergic, which is unfortunate because he's actually a cat person. So that's never fun, I don't think. This is gonna be pretty fluffy. Like this. Like this. What were we talking about? We were talking about cats. We were talking about the books, The Outsiders. Oh, I mentioned this shirt. I don't remember what I'm talking about. I guess just that, like, my stream schedule right now seems like I've been drawing, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I've been live streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and I keep saying to Tristan, like, I'm gonna mix it up this week. I'm gonna stream 4 days, or I'm gonna try streaming on Saturday or something, and then I never do. So maybe next week I'll actually. Ooh, pictures of Magnus. Oh my gosh, he's such a handsome cat. Maybe I'll tweet one of these out after the stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's got long hair around his face too. Oh, good shape there. I'm gonna use this as a reference. I'm gonna change the shape of this face a little bit. Don't mind me. Make my eraser bigger so that I'm not fighting with it. Okay, yeah. Here we go. The hair curves down a little more like this. And he's got a fluffy chest. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Haha! He's still gonna be a black cat because Halloween. And that's, the trope, the theme we're going for. But yeah, so maybe I'll mix up my stream schedule next week, and maybe I won't. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I have so many things I haven't decided. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give him, like, big, cute eyes to make him look like feign innocence, you know? Like this. There we go. Da da da. There we go. There we go. And he'll be like, I don't know. I can tell some of these like facial features are crooked, but you know what? I don't care. I'll work on it. Let's clean this up. He's definitely gonna be smiling. Let me look at this picture again. Let me see his face. I need to understand the space. Okay. There we go. We're just looking at the distance between his nose and, like, mouth. But there we go! Oh, excuse me. I keep hiccuping. Mom, I don't know if you're here, but I was talking earlier about how I was crying before the stream because the internet wasn't working. and I was so upset that I might have to cancel the stream. But then I didn't have to, because Tristan fixed the internet. The internet itself. Tristan fixed the internet. You can thank him for for that. Oh, my school timetables are literally the worst thing ever. They were supposed to change Monday. That Monday was 4 weeks ago. Oh, 4, maybe 3, something like that. But still, oof. Oof. Time is just blending together this year. This year both went by painfully slow and incredibly fast. I like these ears, but they're a little too far down. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select freeform, and I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna move them up a little bit. Like this. There we go. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna turn like this, and then I'm gonna select them again, and I'm gonna go like this. No! That's not what I want to be happening. Oh, here, I could do this. Go to liquefy and just push them together like that. There we go. Okay, I like these ears. It is me. Joe? I know you, Joe. Should I call you Jojo? Should I call you Kaminari? Welcome. I am drawing a cat. Specifically a witch's familiar. Okay, I want this cat to be so incredibly fluffy that you just want to reach out and pet the cat. Do you know what it's like being able to stay up late on Sundays but not doing it because of me being afraid they'll change it and I won't get any sleep? It's the worst. Oh man. You live in uncertainty. Why is liquefy still selected? Why does it say that? I want it to not say that anymore. What's happening? Okay. Huh. Okay, it's gone. I don't know what was happening. Welcome in, Joe. I'm obsessed with Kaminari. I knew it. I know you are. You said that was your favorite character. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Whop. Whop. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this cat. Gross. Everyone's gonna want to be best friends with this cat. That is my goal. Here we go. I'm gonna give it some cute little toes. And of course we have to name the cat. I get a maximum of 3 hours of sleep on Sundays. Oh man. See, Sundays are my rest days. I do, like, okay, I go to church. Okay, I go to church on Sundays. But other than that, I just, like, sleep. I get as much rest as possible, like, as much rest as humanly possible on Sundays. So it's like, even now, I'm like, oh man, I'm really looking forward to Sunday because I don't have anything going on except rest. I'll probably do some laundry and then just, like, sleep all afternoon. Oh, you know, it's a little hot in here. I'm gonna go turn on my fan. For the moment, I'm gonna say thank you to my members on Patreon. Oh gosh, I hit my computer. I'm sure it's fine. No, it's fine. Okay, where's the button? Okay, we're back. Jeez, hearing the word JoJo is making me cringe. Oh yeah. Literally, one of my friends doesn't stop saying, "Is that a JoJo reference?" I don't think he understands how annoying it's going to be. Aww. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, I've never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I probably won't. But yeah, I'll just call you Joe, in the chat. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at this cat! This is a real thing that exists that I drew. Like, oh y'all, I'm so tired. No, I'm just kidding. I just have to make it to the weekend, you know? It's been a very long week. Wait, what day is it? It's Friday? Never mind, it hasn't been a very long week. It's been exactly as long as every other week. I'm just kidding. Just no, what I meant was actually the week went by faster than I thought it did. Oh boy, oh boy. It looks so fluffy that I want to pet it. Perfect. That's what I'm going for. Okay, let's clean up these lines a little bit. And legs. I'm gonna have shoulders. I know the fluff is very important. I'm just cleaning it up. I'm gonna, I don't like that. Let's keep this. Like this. And then have that go like that. Oof, I keep hiccuping. Neither have I. I heard it turns into a monster out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know why I keep hiccuping. I don't have a water in here with me. What was I thinking? I heard it turns into a monster out of nowhere and I'm all for that. A mobster? Huh. If it's too violent, I probably... Are we still talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I got lost. Oh, yeah. If it's too violent, I don't really watch anything too violent. Actually, okay, I can't say that. I've had it with typos. Oh, it's fine. We'll forgive you for having typos. Here I am saying, I don't watch anything too violent. But I love My Hero Academia. And that show can be pretty violent sometimes. I just have to look away at any parts with, like, blood and stuff. And, you know, I hope that I don't miss anything important. But I'm always watching shows with Tristan, so if I have to look away for anything, he'll just tell me what it says. Yeah, a gangster movie thingy. Oh my gosh, which JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very violent. Ooh. That's probably not for me. Probably not for you, Joe, either. It's a meme at this point. Yeah, that's true. Okay, now let's define this tail. I'm probably going to shade this the same way I did with that skunk that I drew the other day. I really liked it, and it was a faster way of working. I really enjoyed how that went. So, I'll probably be doing that. And I also really like the brush that I used. Okay. Here I go, turning my canvas completely around. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this cat. And we'll have to name him. Probably something that would go really well with Halloween. Oh my gosh, I know what I'm naming this cat. I am naming this cat Mephistopheles. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna name this cat Mephistopheles. That's his name. I've already decided. I put it in the universe. Well, I did watch a movie that made me uncomfortable the first in a long time. I'm tempted to watch it again. JoJo is violent. I can barely watch some parts, so I just look away. Other than that, it's pretty entertaining. Huh. Is it funny? Because I'm a funny show person. I gotta be able to laugh when watching something. Oh, here we go. Mephistopheles! If my friend Ian shows up in this stream, I'll definitely tell him that I'll have to remind him, or I gotta remember to say that again, because my friend Ian played Mephistopheles in the play Faustus. I don't think I've talked about this show before. I was in a play, an adaptation. I don't know if anyone here has heard of, oh, Faustus. What's the full title? The full name of Faustus? I don't know. You should just, should put a witch hat on it for Halloween as a mix between genres. Oh my gosh, a little witch hat. Well, okay, so here's the thing, Joe. I, the other day, drew a crow for my friend Crow here and put a witch hat on that. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put this cat with something like maybe pumpkins, or what else is Halloween? Maybe, no, a witch hat would be cute. Or, I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to think about what theme this has. It can be funny, yes, especially because it's, well, bizarre. The name suits it well. Perfect. I don't remember the full title of the play, but I was in a play, an adaptation of Faustus. And Faustus, to be brief, is a play about a guy who makes a deal with the devil, and it goes exactly how you think it would. It ends exactly how you would expect a story about a guy who makes a deal with the devil would go. It's not a new play. This is an older play. But anyway, my brilliant director for that show. It was a student show, but oh my gosh, it was so good. My brilliant director. The theme that we went for with this, play about making deals with the devil, the whole theme was based around 80s rock. It was amazing. A little lantern with some bats or spider designs maybe. Oh, just throwing out an idea. I appreciate the ideas. Even if I don't use any ideas from the chat, I appreciate when y'all send ideas in the chat because it makes me happy. What if you put a vampire cape on it? Maybe add some fangs. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. I don't want to, like, maybe a small broom. Oh my gosh, these are all great ideas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard to decide now. Oh, but anyway, this brilliant theme for this play about making a deal with the devil, the theme was all about 80s rock, because, there's so many hard rock songs that very much had to do with, I don't know, they had satanic vibes, so to speak. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. But oh my gosh, it was so good. I very much enjoyed participating or being a part in that show. I played a character named Wagner, who at the beginning of the play was Faustus's friend and roommate, and by the end of the play, in like one last desperate attempt to save Faustus, begs him to repent, and he doesn't. So I won't spoil completely how it ends, other than to say, like I said before, it ends just about as well as you would expect a play to end about a guy who makes a deal with the devil. But the theme was amazing. There's like a good angel. There's an angel in the script that follows Faustus around, and our good angel was dressed like Freddie Mercury in like his all-white outfit. Oh my gosh, it was so clever. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Man, okay, now I'm thinking, okay, I'm cleaning up these outlines because it's gonna help me when it comes to the color. I'm thinking the broom would be cute, the vampire cloak would be cute. I know I said this is a witch's familiar, so the broom makes more sense. Bleep blap bloop. Just doing my thing. Bleep blap bloop. Wow. Let's see. Tristan just left for work before my stream, so he won't be here for my stream. Maybe he'll, see me on break. We'll see. Not watching as many movies as I used to, like 3 a week, is getting to me. Oh, now I can only watch one per, like, 2 weeks. Oofy. Oh, see, you're a movie person like me. I'm lucky. I work from home, and I work in my room office. Like, I have my art desk and all my paint stuff in this room, with also the streaming stuff. So I watch movies while I work all the time. I watch so many movies. Actually, I was just saying to Tristan that I'll probably watch a movie today after stream. We'll see. I'll need to unwind, so... Alright, look at these eyes. I'm gonna, like, clean that up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this precious creature. This is a real thing. Okay, his nose is crooked, and that's bothering me. So let's do this. And make sure magnetics is off, and I'm gonna turn it, and then move it here. Okay, and it's still crooked, so I'm gonna do this, and this. Like that. Ha! Oh my gosh, look at him! This is a real thing. And then he's gonna have, like, huge whiskers. Okay, I really like the vampire cape idea. I just don't want to, like, block his tail because I'm so proud of the tail. So here's what I'm thinking. Woo! Sorry, excuse me. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. First let me, oops. Uniform. Let me, make this a little smaller. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be a little crazy. I'm gonna move his tail to another layer. Like, did my voice just crack? I don't know if it did. I'm gonna copy this. No, I'm gonna duplicate it. And now it's on another layer. And so now, on this layer, I will draw the cape, and if it blocks the tail, I'm just gonna move the tail on the extra layer. I love movies more than music, and I do love music a whole bunch. Of course, the movies I usually watch are like 3 hours long, so okay, well, that's fine too. The other day, Magnus was sleeping on my bed, and he rolled off. No! Oh, man. Oh, man. The poor thing. Okay, here we go. How are we gonna add a little cape? A little vampire cape. How does... Okay, hold on. Now I gotta look up pictures of a vampire cape. And if I draw this, Joe, you should totally, let's see, vampire cape. Oh my gosh, you should consider making a little vampire cape for Magnus. Okay, I'm looking for one with like the popped collar, you know? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna have it like tie in like a little bow. Like this. It's not going to be very tight on his neck because, you know, he's a cat and that would be dangerous to tie something real tight there, you know? We're going to protect Mephistopheles. Oh, but the whole reason I'm talking about that satanic play that I participated in was the name Mephistopheles is the name of a demon, of a devil from that script. It's pretty cool. That would be awesome, though he probably would somehow get it off. Yeah, that's true. Like, I've talked to Tristan about, dressing Luna up in something, but I don't know, even if we do, like, if I ask my mom to make a costume for her or anything, it would, only be on her for so long, because I'll probably connect it to her harness, so it's not really around her. I'll just, like, something I can, tie to her harness or something, so it'll only be on her for a short time, and then we can take it off. I mean, my cat was rolling around on the table. He fell, and I stopped his fall. He did scratch my whole arm, but it was worth it. Oh, poor baby. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is, like, working out perfectly, and I'm totally gonna give him fangs. Okay, it's gonna be red on the inside, maybe. And then... Okay, hold on, let me change this, actually. Here we go. And it's, like, long, so it's sitting on the table. Mephistopheles is a beautiful name despite connotations. Yeah, well, that's the thing. This is a black cat. I think Mephistopheles, oh my gosh. I think is a perfect name for this cat. Welcome, Marissa, by the way. So working on this, which is familiar, Joe in the chat suggested a vampire cape and fangs, and that idea makes me very happy. So, I can't always and won't always use suggestions from the chat, but getting suggestions in the chat still makes me happy. So I just don't want anyone to be hurt if I don't use your suggestions. But still, that one just like, just fits perfectly. My heart is melting for this cat. I love him. Me too! He's like looking exactly how I want him to. Oh my gosh, and this is perfect because he's so fluffy around, around his face. The fur, I don't know, it just... Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Let's hope I don't completely screw everything up along the way. I'm sure I won't. Probably. Here we go. Little cape. Oh yes. Oh yes. I do have a good tolerance to pain, so it didn't hurt much, but it did burn a bit. Yeah. I don't... So... Of the two cats that I live with right now, the only one who ever really likes to play is Stormy, but even then, I've been careful, like, I'll use ribbons and things, and he never gets close enough to me to scratch him. I haven't been scratched by a cat in a very, very long time. So, I understand the pain, but only as a distant memory. Luna scratches are very different because rabbit nails. I'm sorry. I talk with my hands, so I keep stopping, but I'm gonna keep drawing. Luna scratches. Rabbit scratches are different. I only ever am scratched by Luna if she's trying to wiggle out of my arms or she jumps out of my arms onto the ground. Never from very high. You should never drop a rabbit from very high. It can like break their back and stuff. It's not safe. When you're hanging out with a rabbit, you should probably be on the floor with them. Anyway, let's lay down some color. Anyway, rabbit scratches are different. Specifically because... Oh, I didn't even have to change the tail outline. That worked out nicely. Rabbit scratches are different because their nails are like dog nails. They're not retractable nails like cat nails or anything, but when you trim them, they're almost exactly like dog nails in texture and thickness and stuff. So she only ever scratches me by accident, so that's not too bad. Oh my gosh, there he is! Precious baby. Okay, let's start coloring. I'm so excited. I'm gonna need to lower this opacity though. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. This is, by definition, a perfect cat. You know, one of my favorite names in anime is Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? It's like separated in 2 words from Blue Exorcist because it's a play on the name Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? That's so cool. I was thinking that, Marissa. Bless. Magnus never scratches me on accident. It's always on purpose. He's evil. Oh. Well. Oh. I'm sure he's not evil. It's gotta be playful, right? Alright, here we go. This is gonna be my best cat drawing ever in the history of me drawing cats. And the history of me drawing cats. You heard it here first, folks. La li li. Yes! I guess these outlines don't have to be perfect because I'm going to come back and fix it. Not fix it. Excuse me. I'm gonna change it a little bit with another brush. So that's why I'm not like going all the way to the end of this outline. There we go. I know it's gray, but bear with me for the purposes of how I'm doing this. I need to use gray so we can see his face and everything. I'm sure Magnus loves you. Probably because he's still a kitten. Oh, how young is he? I guess he would be kind of young, huh? I don't know. I know you got him from a shelter, so I don't know how old he is. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm in such a mood today. But you know what? I'm done crying. I'm not gonna freak out over anything else today, probably. Especially if I get to just like have a little downtime. Drawing the color black is super difficult. Yeah, so strategy. Oh, what's the meme? Or the guy like touching his head. So I'm like, gray. Like he's a little over a year. Oh, he's so young. The only times Gus scratches me is when he's playing. Okay, well, that makes sense. But you know, they are predators, so I don't think we can expect them to never scratch anything. That wouldn't really be fair to them, I think. Yeah. But oh man, if I get to have a little downtime after this and watch a movie or something, then I don't know, I'm sure I'll start making sense again. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy. Okay, here we go. Now I'm using my favorite brush, the Ink Bleed, to give him fuzzy edges. Like this. And like that. like this. Like that. Here we go. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so fluffy. I'm so excited. He mostly bites me. Oh, Luna. So Luna very rarely bites. She'll like give me a little nip when she's really upset about something, and that upset about something is only whenever I'm holding her too long. Because rabbits, you know, being prey animals and everything, they don't like to be held a lot. She loves attention. So if I'm sitting on the ground with her, and I'm petting her, she'll just sit there forever. She'll just let me give her attention forever. But rabbits feel more secure on the ground. So even if I'm sitting on the ground, she'll sometimes just hop into my lap, but that's different. If I pick her up and hold her above the ground in any way, that stresses her out. And so she'll give me a little nip saying like, hey, I've had enough of this, put me down. But even then, it's like, that's pretty different from a cat bite in how it feels. What time is it for you? Like 5:30? Yeah, it's 5:30 in this time zone. Yeah. I forgot what a time zone was called for a second. It's fine. I'm not tired. You're tired. But like, rabbit bites are different. They feel a little different because her little incisors on the front of her mouth are, I mean, don't get me wrong, they hurt. But her bites aren't so much piercing as they are pinching. They pinch. Her flat little teeth in front that, you know, can like gnaw through wood and stuff like that. She like will chew on her wooden toys and stuff. That the pinching hurts. It's very different from, you should draw a little trick-or-treat bag by it. Oh my gosh, Joe with the good ideas. I like that a lot. I'll probably put a little like, or even just some candy. Maybe, I don't know. Let me think about it. But yeah, rabbit bites aren't as much piercing as they are pinching. In fact, one time when she was sick, one time Luna was sick, and so I had to syringe feed her medicine, which she hated. Oh my gosh, she was so upset at me every time I had to give her medicine. But that was the only time she ever really bit me to the point that I was like, wow, that really hurt. It didn't break the skin, but it bruised me because of the pinching instead of piercing. Oh my gosh, it was wild. I didn't know that could happen. It was on my arm, I think, like my upper arm. But yeah, I had a little bruise where she bit me. Not a scratch or anything. It was just like, it was a weird shaped bruise too. Like, I don't know. They're just kind of funny. When rabbits are upset, they do a couple things. You can tell when a rabbit is upset because they'll do, they do some things. Number one is that they thump their feet. You know, like in Bambi, Thumper, the way Thumper does it is he does it with only one foot, but when a rabbit is really upset or agitated about anything, they will thump their back feet, and it can be really loud. They'll just like slam their back feet on the ground, and sometimes make like a little distressed grunting sound, but otherwise, rabbits are like very quiet. Oh my gosh, you should draw. Okay, no, I've read that message already, sorry. I still know how to math, LOL. Today I had a math test, so my brain is fried. I feel that. That's a mood. But yeah, rabbits are mostly quiet, but of the sounds that they make a really upset little grunt that sounds like a really quiet pig sound, like a really quiet pig oink kind of sound. And so, like, I'll hear her honk at me when she's distressed or upset or something, which doesn't happen often, of course. She's too spoiled. Not that she should be agitated. Never mind. That came out wrong. But, she also sometimes makes a happy little honk. It's really faint. But when a rabbit is really happy, some of the things that they do when they're really happy are something called a binky, which is... Well, she gets the zoomies, so she'll, like, violently run in a circle, and it sounds like she's running again, like, running into the wall. She totally gets the zoomies. But along with the zoomies, she also, like, A binky refers to when a rabbit runs and jumps in the air out of like joy. Will you erase the outlines after you fill it in? Yeah. In fact, let me toggle it off and we'll see how the outline's looking. See, I'm just going around right now and like cleaning up the outline and making it fluffy. Very fluffy. Like that. Oh, yay. That's like, this is going like exactly how I want it to. But yeah, when a rabbit is really happy to get out energy, they'll run and they'll jump and like twitch their bodies in the air. If you look up videos, it's really cute, but Luna does that sometimes. And then also when a rabbit is really happy to see you, one of my favorite things that she does is they'll walk in like they'll hop in circles around you. So sometimes after a long day, I'll go into her room and I'll sit down and Luna will just like hop in a circle around me, making a really quiet little honking sound, a little happy honk. It's so sweet. Now let's draw the cape. Okay, the cape, I'm gonna make a color since the cat is gonna be black. I'm thinking probably red. Yeah, red seems like a good vampire cloak color. Oh, okay, how am I gonna do this? Oh, boo. Where am I gonna put this? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, anyway, so yeah, of the various sounds and things that rabbits make, that's my favorite, is the happy little honk. It's super faint, and so you have to be quiet to hear it. But it's so sweet. And I love knowing that she's happy. So when I see her running around doing binkies, and then also being happy to see me, that's the best thing. Because rabbits aren't really as expressive as like cats and dogs. She doesn't, you know, make a lot of noise. At least not noise that you can hear very clearly. But yeah, they are also not just as expressive in their faces as cats and dogs. Yeah. So, you know, I've just like learned to read rabbit body language, which is pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Part of this I'm drawing on top of the gray layer, and then the other part of it I'm drawing behind the gray layer to make my life easier, as I should be doing. Trying to make my life easier. I wonder what movie I'm gonna watch later. I have no idea. I don't need to worry about that right now. Yeah. But yeah, Luna's spoiled, but she's also a pretty good rabbit. She sometimes chews things she's not supposed to. But, you know, you just have to be pretty vigilant and keep her away from things like cords. That is a thing, to not let your rabbit near. Don't let your rabbit near cords, everybody. We did learn the hard way. It's fine. Oh, come on. I can't, like, smooth this line. Let's... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna make a layer behind the gray. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose. I don't know that song very well. Yee. I think, oh brother, where art thou? Oh my gosh. I love that movie. That is such a, oh my gosh, what a movie. That is such a, I'm gonna form a coherent sentence. Just a moment. I love that movie. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is a very good movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is basically the story of the Odyssey, but set in, oh, what years? What years was it? Whoo! Oh, here's what I need to do. Let's toggle this off so I can see what I'm doing. Oops. There we go. Haha. There it is. Perfect. Oh my gosh. And then here we are without the outline. Let me actually... Oh, okay, hold on. Hi, I'm on break and I love you. Hi, Tristan. Thank you for being here. Let me show you the progress that we've made. I am working on a kitty cat. Joe is here in the chat. And Joe suggested suggested a vampire cape for this little cat, and I'm so happy with how this is going. So yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna lower the opacity even more. Put it on like, come on. I need it on a multiple of 5 so I don't lose my mind. There we go. And now I'm gonna use my favorite tool, clipping mask. I gotta make sure I have the right brush on. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start with some features first. Yeah. Here we go. Little nose. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tristan, this cat's name is Mephistopheles, which I think is an amazing cat name. Okay, this nose is a little too big. Let me just trim this up a little bit. There we go. Let me just... Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna map out these features. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. And then his little chin. Yay. That's a good name. Yeah. I found some references on Pinterest, and then I also used some reference pictures of Magnus because his hair length and everything I thought was perfect for this. There we go. And now, sorry, I got real quiet when I started doing details. Okay, I want the eye to be very round, like big and bright and happy eyes. Let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like it. Actually, for the pupil, I'm gonna use a smoother brush. Here, let me zoom in real close. You can see the brush that I've been using for these details so far is a fuzzy brush. The texture is fuzzy because that's one of my favorite brushes. I really like the texture. But for the pupil, I'm gonna keep it smooth. Oh my gosh, yes. Circle. Big circle eyes. Here we go. Oops. Oops. I keep using doing the wrong things. There we go. No, it didn't work. Okay. There we go. That's what Papa calls Magnus because he's the devil. Yeah. It's yeah. This stream is making me want a cat named Mephistopheles. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying, I'm encouraging you to be impulsive and visit your local animal shelter to adopt a black cat. But, no, don't ever adopt an animal on impulse. I don't have to tell you that, you know that. But, it's very important, very important. Don't encourage people I'd like to go on record. I'm on the internet encouraging people to do their careful research and planning before they adopt animals. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my fuzzy brush. I'm gonna start planning out some of these shapes. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is like... I feel like I'm playing a video game and I'm winning. But the video game is... it's not a video game. It's me drawing a picture. Apartment won't allow animals. Yeah, trust us, we want a dog. Ah, dogs are good too. But yeah, that's a thing. Also struggle is finding a place to live that will allow animals. Luna is actually not my pet. Luna is actually my emotional support animal. So legally people can't like turn us away because of her. But anyway, that's a cool thing. I have to be careful not to call her a pet. She's not really my pet rabbit. But anyway, all my animals were abandoned and found their way over here, except one cat. Aww. Yeah, totally adopt, don't shop. I like to say that a lot, and I've talked about it before. There are a lot of pros and cons to. I don't think animal breeding should go away completely, because sometimes it's important for someone to know exactly what breed they're getting because they have specific, allergy requirements. Oops. Oops. Come on. My tablet. Come on. There are a lot of pros and cons. Breeding can be very helpful in determining, consistency in... What's the word? Not behavior, but I guess behavior. Behavior and personality of animals and everything. But, if you don't have those requirements personally, then I totally recommend adopting from a shelter first. 2 dogs and a cat were abandoned right by my house. Oh, that's so sad, but I'm glad that they are okay now. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this. Haha! So here's the cat now without the hard outline. Well, I mean, he has some outline, but, So now, I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, I don't really need to do the same thing here. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna draw a little tie here. Like this. There we go. Haha, I like it. Oh my gosh, yes. This cat is a friend. Okay. Now, I'm gonna start... Okay. I need a gray. Like this one. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start layering in some, I'm gonna actually start doing some shading. The fun part. Oh, this looks awesome. I love it. Thank you. I love it too so far. Okay, I'm actually gonna need this to be a little lighter. I'm gonna do all the shading and everything and then decide if I want to darken the whole thing at once. Just because that's how I feel like doing it. And you can't stop me! Ha ha ha! Yikes. I need a nap. That's what I need. We all deserve naps. What? What am I saying? It's fine. I'm trying to just roll with the loopiness. I think I would make a more entertaining streamer if I just roll with it and how I'm feeling. Tristan and I actually proposed this idea the other day that I thought was hilarious. I've probably mentioned this on stream before. We had the funniest idea of a YouTube or Twitch streamer personality, an artist streaming, but who like gets really into it, just like a raging video gamer, and they would just be like the screaming artist. And so every time they'd make a mistake, they would get like super intense and frustrated about it, as if they were losing at a game. Like, oh my gosh, the wrong layer, and like, oh man, and like, then everyone would feel bad for them, and like, then they'd have to like redo a bunch of stuff, and like, it's not even that funny. It's not even that funny, and I know it's not. Oh my gosh. But I just like the screaming artist. But I know that's not me. I'm not gonna try to do that. Maybe as a prank one day. Maybe April Fool's next year. I'm gonna start a stream. I'm gonna start a stream and just start screaming. But not today. No, no, no. Nope. Here we go. Fluffy. Yes. Oh gosh, I'm really loving this. I think the concept is amusing. Yeah, that's like, it's not gonna win any awards or anything, but oh, how funny would that be? Maybe it already exists. So basically, if Vinny were a painter, yeah, if oh my gosh, if Vinny, for anyone here who doesn't follow Vinny, he's a gamer that we follow. Original 151. The opposite of Bob Ross. Exactly! Oh my gosh, just super intense energy and screaming. But anyway, our friend Vinny. Vinny the gamer. He, Joe, don't look him up and watch his stuff. He uses a lot of strong language that I don't think, your mother would like you, to watch. But anyway, he has very, very intense energy all the time. Vinny always has high energy. And, that would be hilarious. Vinny would just give up at the first line. Oh, well, you don't know that. Does Vinny do any art? I don't know. I don't really know Vinny. I just watch his stuff sometimes. But anyway, the opposite of Bob Ross. The anti-Bob Ross, if you will. Oh. Alright, this is starting to take shape. You see my canvas moving around a lot. There's an opposite Bob Ross out there, I think. Oh, they're painting abstract and talk about how bad everything looks, but whatever. Oh, so not necessarily intense and loud, but negative. Oh, man. Oh, man. The negative energy. Wow. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. Rob Boss? I don't think Vinny would quit, but he'd definitely restart a whole bunch. Yeah. Oh. But like I said, I don't know Vinny well enough to pass that kind of judgment. Vinny seems like a real cool dude. La doo doo dee do dee da doo doo. Here we go. Now I'm gonna... Here, actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna connect these shadows because I can. How long is break, Tristan? How long is break? Long enough for you to eat a meal. This line doesn't look right. Reset. Yeah. I'm almost done, Diana. First put some screams of unbearable confusion on any unpainted area of the canvas. Oh my gosh, is that a real line from Anti-Bob Ross? Or whatever he's called, the opposite Bob Ross. Opposite Bob Ross. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That sounds like not my kind of thing, but still funny. I still really appreciate it. Oh. How about it? Do you feel the terror? I feel the terror from that comment. Oh, did I miss a comment? Oh no, let me scroll up. Did I miss? Oh no. Hey, oh, actually, I should say this now. If I ever, since I am constantly looking from the chat to my canvas and back and forth, if I ever miss a comment of yours, feel free to type it again. I'm a small enough channel, it's not gonna bug me if, you know, you repeat the comment or whatever so that I'll see it. You know, go ahead. Please do that. I don't want to ever, miss an important comment. Let's add some sorrow-filled screams now. Oh, golly. Oh. But yeah. La do do dee do dee da. Oh. Sorry, I might actually take my phone off silent for now. Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm getting an alert for something. Oh, our next episode of Paper Mario just went up because our episodes of Paper Mario go up on Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, Tristan edited this one again, too, so it's, whenever Tristan edits a video, you know it's gonna be high quality. What does opposite Bob Ross say when he beats the paintbrush on the easel? Oh, does he do that too? Oh. Here we go. La la la. Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. Blam blam blam. Yep, that's what's playing in my head on repeat all the time. Not all the time, just today, in this moment. This is a moment. This is a moment that's happening. La 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 la. Oh my gosh, Mephistopheles. This is such a good kitty. He's innocent. Look into his eyes. He would never push that thing off the table. I don't know, it's a set of pictures I found on Tumblr that eventually found its way to Pinterest. Oh, haha! Back to work. Bye, everyone. Love you, Hannah. Love you, Tristan. Thank you for being here. That's so funny. I do the same thing. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest, and through Pinterest, I see Tumblr posts. I don't have a Tumblr. I don't spend any time on Tumblr. I don't have a Tumblr. But I see Tumblr posts on Pinterest, which is funny. Do. Gotta make him look real smiling. La la la. Oh, let's see. Maybe I'll watch a musical. And by musical, I mean a Disney movie. Oh. I think I started Frozen 2 for the millionth time the other day, and I didn't finish it, so that would probably be good. That would be a good one. Do, 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 do. Where the north wind. Oh no, why is there a line out here? That shouldn't be there. There we go. That's better. Where the north wind meets the sea. I have a Tumblr. I haven't actually been on it in a few years. I found this one set on Tumblr before Pinterest was, way back when. Social media is literally just some original posts and like 85% reposts of something on another platform. Yeah, pretty much. I don't like musicals. I can't explain why. I just never got into them. I only like Disney musicals. When it comes to stage musicals, I'm not very much into stage musicals. Well, usually. I do like some stage musicals. But in general, if anyone's ever like, hey, you want to go see this musical with me? Probably not. No. Uh-oh. I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer. I was like, wow, these lines are really dark. Yeah, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. And on this one, I lowered the opacity. Ah, I can respect that. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I have a ton of, I was majoring in acting. You know, I had so many friends who were in musicals and who loved musicals and would be obsessed with musicals. And yeah, I totally get that. The hype around them and everything, they're just not for me. Since we've been talking about Bob Ross, I feel you have a little announcer say, oh, support from viewers like you. Yeah. This stream is made possible, stream is made possible, through support. Wait, yeah. The stream is made possible by support from viewers like you. I respect those a lot because it's like, or because it's live. Oh, yeah. But not into any of them. Yeah, oh my gosh. Being in musicals is grueling. And I've only been in, like, a couple, like... I've only had, like, a couple very minor roles in small productions. Like, I've never been... It's complicated. Wrong layer like Vinny? Oh, say wrong layer like Vinny? I can't. I can't because... Okay. This is... I can't say wrong layer like Vinny would say it because this is a PG. This is a PG stream. He would probably curse really loud, and he actually sounds like he's screaming all the time. Like his... Well... maybe I'll try to find a clip of his that doesn't include swearing, and I'll send you just the clip so you understand. He's like... Oh, I'll put it this way. He's an Italian New Yorker. So, he talks like he's an Italian New Yorker. That's how he would say wrong layer. I blame my high school for getting me into stage plays and musicals. We went to a professional theater company every 2 or so months. Wow. And we were in the first 3 rows. Wow, that's... What a gift. My first show was Next to Normal, which is about a mother with bipolar depression and the effects it has on the people around her. No way! There's a musical about that? Oh my gosh! That's... Huh. Wait, is Next to Normal a musical? Yeah. No, that I saw. I remember I was in a stage play in 3rd grade. Worst experience of my life, even if it was for like 7 seconds. Not for me. Oh, that's okay. The theater isn't made for everyone, you know? Or no, it isn't, you know. Not everyone has to like theater, and not everyone has to like being in theater. Oh my gosh, that's so cool! About a story about a mom with bipolar depression. I mean, it's... Yeah, no, I think it's cool. I have bipolar disorder, so... Wow, there's a show about it! That's so cool! I gotta remember to zoom in closer so you can actually see the brushstrokes that I'm making. Wow. I should look it up. I've never heard it before. Very cool. Oh my gosh, he's starting to take shape. There he is. A little bit up here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Marissa, where did you live? Must have been a big city. I mean, obviously don't give exact locations on the internet, but yeah. Oh, it's starting to get a little dark. I'm gonna mess with my blinds. Real quick. Give me a second. La 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 la. La 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 la. I hit my computer again. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. There we are. Okay. Well, I mean, most operas are like full heartbreaking stories, but still, nah, it's weird. I like listening to opera, but I don't like the opera, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah. I just messed with my blinds, and now there's light landing on my face. Hold on, just a second. Sorry. Oops. Why is it happening like this? I don't know what's going on. Well, oh, maybe that helped. I don't know, I can't tell. No, that didn't help. What the heck is happening to my blinds? You know what? Good enough. Okay. It's a musical. It's got one of my favorite musical trio numbers. It's got some strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. We saw Pioneer Theater Company. Oh. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, which makes perfect sense. And my mom says makes perfect sense. Operas are beautiful. The storylines are horribly sad. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The skill, the... Oh, let me just turn that light up. Oh, that's better. You can see me. You can see me, right? How can you not see me? I'm on a Vespa with wings. You can see me. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The skill, the training, the majesty of opera. But still, they're so long. We also saw the funniest production of The Tempest. I cried. That's a Shakespeare play, right? I haven't actually... No, The Tempest. No. Yes. No, it's not. Well, dang it, now I'm embarrassed. I call myself a theater person, and here I am not knowing who wrote The Tempest. How dare I? How dare I? Oh, so basically I like listening to opera pieces. For example, Mozart's. I'm not gonna embarrass myself trying to pronounce that. Or The Marriage of Figaro. I can listen to songs, but I can't see myself sitting through one. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, they would be long. I certainly couldn't see myself sitting through one without crying. It is Shakespeare, my dear. Okay, wow. Oh, I was a little embarrassed for a second there. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's totally Shakespeare. Let me just add a little shadow here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's so fluffy. Mephistopheles is so fluffy. Okay, now let's look at it. I'm actually gonna look at it without these lines for a second. Okay, and already I found somewhere that I missed. Perfect. He's gotta have the cutest little feet. Feet that make him look innocent, you know? But he's a cat, so... Oh. Madame Butterfly! Oh, I was pretty young when I fell in love with it, learned the story, and it almost ruined it for me. I don't know the story. Maybe I don't want to know the story. If it is that sad. Here we go. Let's work on the shape for a second of these little feets. Okay. Okay, here we go. I just needed to remove the lines for a second so I could see what I was doing. I feel better. We also saw a production of A Christmas Carol that featured the bearded lady from The Greatest Showman. Wow, Greatest Showman. There are some operas that are like 5 hours long. I mean, my favorite movie is almost 4 hours long, but 5 hours? I don't think so. I mean, it'd be great to catch up on some sleep. But yeah, when you're watching a movie, though, you can like get up and go to the bathroom, and you can have snacks if you're watching at home or something. If you're at the opera, you're probably not gonna want to do that. Oh yes, this is exactly how I want this to be going. That's not sarcasm. I actually am like very happy with this so far. Okay. Now let's use a slightly darker one. A slightly darker shadow. Yes. Actually, hold on. First, I'm gonna use this color again. Yeah. Okay, he very much just looks like a gray cat. Was I doing something? What was I? No, I'm streaming. Wow, I'm way all over the place today. It's fine. I might have to take a break in just a minute to go get some water or lemonade or something, because I suddenly just realized, like, or no, earlier I noticed I didn't have anything to drink, but now I'm like, that's probably a mistake. To also express how spoiled we were, we then got to do a talk back with the actors. Basically, actors get out of costume, yeah, and come out on stage, and we got to do a Q&A. Oh my gosh. As an actor, I had mixed feelings about talkbacks. Sometimes I loved them, sometimes I hated them. But oh my gosh. To be able to talk to, oh my gosh, that's so cool. As an audience member, that's awesome. Very cool. The first time I did a talkback was in high school. My mom knows this because she had been to them. But I didn't hear them be called talkbacks until college, I don't think. Here we go. It doesn't look like much is happening, so let me zoom in. I am adding another shade of shadow here to give him depth. Hannah's cast did that with the children that came to their high school play. Yeah! Oh my gosh, it's so fun. It was only for theater students, so that's why. Ooh, so fancy. La la la, la 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 la. Prima donna, first lady of the stage. I'm not gonna continue singing that because I cannot sing that low. I'm a soprano. I don't know if you could have guessed. Yeah. Here we go. Yes! His little feets, whatever. His little feets are taken shape. Yeah! Oh, look at that. The two shades in the shadow. I'm really liking it. Okay. And now I'm gonna bring this in here. Probably right up against this. Yeah. Get my doggy, bring my doggy, bye bye. Oh my gosh, now I feel like watching the Phantom of the Opera. I think I only ever did one performance for kids in high school. It blew their mind that I didn't actually have an Irish accent when I spoke. Ha ha! Oh man, my high school theater department, we almost exclusively performed for children. We performed for like all the elementary schools in the area. They would be bussed over to see us perform. We would do only children's plays. In fact, we would do children's plays that no one had heard of because we didn't have the money to pay for royalties to do plays people knew or musicals. We didn't have the resources to do musicals, but that is insanely cool. That adds so much depth. Depth! I'm lacking depth! What's that from? Inside Out. Okay. Yeah. I just watched that recently. I like that one a lot. I really like Pixar's Inside Out. It makes me feel things. It makes me cry. But yeah, oh my gosh, already, just the second shade adds so much. Okay, here we go. I really like this shading style. I'm gonna have to do it more often. I like the control that I have. It's faster. It's not how I'm gonna do all my illustrations, I don't think. I like doing the like careful, chalky gradients and stuff. But this is fun. I just remember my Spanish teacher from 9th grade is a soprano. She's one of my favorite teachers I ever had. That's so cool. I'm gonna have to turn the outline on for a second so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Go away. There we go. Ha ha ha. We performed for kids in junior high. We did Aladdin Jr., which made me feel super great about being in a belly shirt. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I understand. Not that I ever had a moment like that, but um, uh, my freshman year, part of my costume, were these, like, the superintendent, didn't realize the high school had an acting department. Could be why there was no budget. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. No wonder. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. That poor pitiful little acting department. I just remembered I was in a musical once. Ooh! To be fair, it was in middle school, and at our middle school, nothing fancy, just a production we did for choir. It was kind of fun. That's so cool, though. Do you remember what it was? No, my freshman year, the play that we did, I was so proud to have, like, a big role as a freshman and everything. And I have a lot of mixed feelings. Actually, my freshman year, the play probably went the smoothest compared to any of them because there was, like, no drama involving me. Ha 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 ha. But part of my costume were these tight leopard pants that were covered in sequins. Anyway, I didn't get any, like, mean comments or anything, and I felt fine. Actually, no. I was super, super self-conscious in them. I mean, I have trouble wearing leggings just on a normal day. Confession. McGovern made a comment about it once. Yeah, the leopard pants. I am extremely self-conscious about my legs. And, I know I don't need to be, and everyone's beautiful, and different body shapes, everything's beautiful, and I don't need to be, and it's fine. But for some reason, I'm just, like, super self-conscious about my legs. But the only comments I do remember about those leopard pants were from a couple of the other kids in the cast that would tease me. Mom, you would know. I specifically remember Desi and Mariah teasing me about how scandalous the pants are. That's a whole can of worms we're not going to open today. For all my school did, it was nothing in comparison to Tanner's. For context, if you were in dance, theater, or choir, you were in the show, and if you were in band and orchestra, you were in the pit. Crow says, oh yeah, we did Seussical. Basically a bunch of characters from Dr. Seuss's stories just messing around. I was a fish. Oh my gosh, I know Seussical. Well, no, I know of Seussical. I haven't actually seen it. But that's so fun! They had almost 300 to 400 students per musical. They did. Whoa. What? Wait, they performed for 400 students? Oh my gosh. Our school plays, again, because the department was tiny, and, you know, if you wanted to be in a play, you'd have to go through McGovern's rigorous stage training, and also you had to participate in the, like, zombie workshops and stuff like that. Anyway, the plays that we did all had casts of, like, 8 people, something like that. But I'm glad that I did that. I would be a very different person if it weren't for theater, and if it weren't for McGovern, my crazy theater teacher, and if I hadn't chosen to major in acting, I wouldn't have met Tristan. So, nope, that's how many were in the cast? Holy smokes! Yeah, we had casts of less than 10 people. But also, we put the whole play together in a month. And we never did musicals or anything. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, we had less than 10 people, and we put the whole show together in a month. My mom did a lot of the costumes, if not all of the costumes. I mean, we thrifted pieces for the costumes, but any special costumes, my mom made them. Because she's amazing. Like, in every way. Anyway, everyone praise my mom in the chat for being an excellent crafter and costume maker and seamstress and just general person. You know how I feel about that one person. Only time I ever wanted to beat a teenager. Oh. Careful. Don't want anyone of authority to see that message. But anyway. Oh yeah, my mom's just talking about, like, some horrible drama that went down. I only did 3 years of high school because it was so bad I wanted to escape. So I graduated a year early, but through those 3 years, I was like bullied, and I was like the target of a lot of stupid drama and mean behavior, and my mom was there through all of it and listened to me, and was on my side. So thank you, mother. um yeah. La la la. La la la. I'm gonna add another shadow here. It's crazy to hear the experience of your small show versus Utah. Our rehearsal periods were auditions the second week of school. Whoa, with the cast list going up that Friday, then rehearsals until October. Whoa. That's crazy. See, all through the first semester of the year, we would just do stage work and training. We actually studied a lot of Le Bon's Effort Shapes and Commedia dell'arte. And then the second semester, the second half of the year, in January, so like the second half of the second semester, outside of class, we were also working on behind the scenes stuff for this haunted trail that we ran. But then the second semester, in January, we ran the haunted trail for like those 4 Saturdays or 4 weekends or whatever. And then at like the last week of January, we had auditions for the play. We rehearsed for the month of February, and throughout that month also made the set and the costumes and everything. And then performed at the beginning of March. Like, the whole thing was just squashed. But McGovern ran it like military boot camp. It was crazy. I made costumes because I'm a cool mom. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm a cool mom. Oh. Did you ever see that scene that's from, Mom? That's from Mean Girls, right? I think. I don't know. I think I've only seen Mean Girls like once, and I didn't like it. I wonder why. Considering my trauma from high school, I wonder why I wouldn't like a movie called Mean Girls. Ha! It's fine. We're not here to talk about that. Okay, so I absolutely adore how this is going. I am going to disappear for less than a minute because I need to go grab a water bottle. My throat is starting to get a little dry. And so I'm just gonna set this down, and I will be right back. Okay, so that was actually really short. Okay, so I actually noticed that there was already a water bottle in the room, and I just forgot it was there, so... Tristan probably won't mind me getting lipstick all over his water bottle, it's fine. Okay, let me grab this. Alright, where was I? McGovern vetted... Oh yeah, her cast. You had to be fully committed. Yeah, you had to be committed, oh my gosh. Because she ran it, she always liked to say she would run the play and she would run any production like a professional theater. We put the whole thing together under, you know, a time constraint. You know, everyone had to be so professional and all this stuff. Auditions for Shakespeare team was before the end of school for Shakespeare competition in like September or something. Whoa, the big musical was 3 months of rehearsal, then the performances. Wow. I'm going to bed, it's late. I want to wake up early to play a bit of Dark Souls before I get started on my school projects. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Bye. Thank you for being here, Witch. You have a good night and good luck on your school stuff and also playing Dark Souls. Goodbye. Marissa, 3 months for the winter play and 3 for the senior spotlight. The shortest rehearsal period was for one act competition, and that was 2 months. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's... Whew. Granted, when I got to college, I suddenly, like, had these longer rehearsal periods, and it was like, I have all this time. What do I do? Like, it was crazy. So, yeah, so I get that now. Wow. Mom said, I did, finally, it was on just recently. Oh, you saw Mean Girls. Once was enough, no desire to see it again, but I will always quote it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Okay, so this... oh, hold on. I'm gonna add a little more shadow right here. I love this so far, and so now I'm gonna switch to, I'm actually gonna switch back to this layer because I want to extend the shadow on this side of his face a little bit. I don't want his face to look too flat, you know, and I'm worried about that happening. So I'm just gonna extend this a little bit. Shading around his eye will probably help. Yeah, look at that already. A little bit over here. And like in here. Pattern. Pattern, pattern, pattern. Pattern. Oh, that's good. I think about that sometimes. My mom told a story. Was it Grammy? Was it my mom's mom was in an art class once and she didn't understand an assignment, and so she went to the professor and said, you know, I don't understand the assignment, what am I supposed to do for this? And the professor said, pattern. Pattern, pattern, pattern. Pattern. And it was like, well, okay, thanks. Yours were probably an amazing experience for originality and commitment. We had a lot of people in the cast and crew, plus the classes all had to commit to over 10 hours to tech per term. Ooh, wow. Oh, I could imagine the spectacle, though, that y'all were capable of. Ours felt very much like, even though, so we didn't perform in like a real theater. It was like a multi-purpose building. There was a stage, and then for every performance we just set up a bunch of chairs. When I put it that way, that sounds really sad. It wasn't technically a theater, but anyway, I would still compare it in terms of the technical aspect of our plays. I would compare it to more of a black box because we had very minimal sets. Our costumes were probably a big part of it. It just meant some people were more involved than others. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and especially for bigger roles and stuff. But yeah, no, I totally get it. Maybe I'll add a little shadow here where his eyebrows would be. No, well, let me look at it for a second. I'm thinking about it. Well, no, now he just looks angry. You see the shadow that I've made around his brows? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna erase it because I don't like it. But yeah, no, most of the like spectacle, if there was any spectacle in our shows, we I don't know, we had like sparkly, we had pretty sets, but we had simple sets that we took a lot of time on. Like McGovern's son came to help us on the play a lot. And so he built our platforms and everything. So we did have wooden platforms and stuff. Or we had like trees for the background, and then McGovern would put lights and ribbons and stuff. So they looked good, but they were just really simple, you know? They looked like just a couple people built them because just a couple people built them. My dad once engineered a freestanding door for a show while I was only allowed to do detail painting and hand sewing. Ooh. Mom says, don't forget the mildew curtains. Oh yeah, those added a lot. And the last play, they were gone, all the more challenging. Builds character. Yes. So I mentioned it wasn't a real theater. It was a multi-purpose building. The curtains literally had mold growing in them. It was disgusting. And finally, after, you know, years of McGovern saying, hey, you really got to get these cleaned, they took away the curtains and then didn't replace them. And so for the last play, there were just no curtains. So, oh my gosh, so we couldn't even do... Oh, yep, it still worked out, but it certainly made things more challenging. So when I got to college, And suddenly I was cast in a big production. The end of my freshman year of college, I was really lucky to be cast in a main stage, a big play, and oh my gosh, I felt like the the queen. I felt like the coolest thing since sliced bread, and the set, the costumes, everything was just so amazing. I was penny-eyed. I was um dazzled by everything. Um it was so cool. And so I have had a variety of theater experiences now, and I've appreciated all of them and how they made me grow as an actor. Yeah. Okay, he looks kind of Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to be able to take away this line under his chin. You know? I don't want him to look... Here we go. Let me see what it looks like without the line. And now I'm gonna work on it. Oops. And now I'm gonna work on it like this and see what this does for it. This is an experiment. So much of what I do is an experiment. Ha 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 ha. Except my commissions. I'm opening Christmas commissions tomorrow, and I try not to experiment with those. I mean, you kind of have to experiment within every drawing, especially for a commission, but you get what I'm saying. I mean, what I mean is that, especially for commissions, I use tried and true methods. That's what I mean. That's all I mean. Wow, he's very fluffy. Okay, so now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna darken all of these colors. First, starting with this. Starting with his eyes, nose, mouth. And then this, I'm also gonna make black. And then, what layer is this? Okay, this is the dark, so then I'm gonna do this. Yes. Oops. There we go. La la la. Yeah, it's coming together. I'm darkening all of it at once. Oops. There we go. No. No. Alright. Stop doing that. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, sure. Now that I want it to, it doesn't fill it all at once. Sure. No! Stop! I keep filling in the wrong area with the color drop. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now that whole layer is darkened. And now... Is that all of it? Yeah. And now this layer. Wrong layer! Now I'm gonna do this. Like that. It does this thing sometimes where even if two sections that I'm trying to color drop are separated, sometimes if I could just color drop one, it'll fill more than one area. Like, it'll fill the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Like, I just did it. Okay. Fine. And, you know, I just gotta work with it. Alright, and then next, I'm gonna change this to be a little darker. Come on. Ooh, that's too dark. Okay, hold on. How about this? I mean, still a little too... It's not what I'm going for. Let me try... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna select this and then darken it a little here. Haha! Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm gonna darken this a little more. Oh boy. Whoa! What just happened? There we we go. Haha, okay. He's starting to look a little more like a black cat. Yeah. I should probably start considering how long I'm gonna stream tonight. I mentioned Tristan's at work. He's working the evening shift tonight, so he won't be home till like 10, and I'll just be home waiting for him. I know life is so hard. But real talk, like, I shouldn't stream too late. Wait, what time is it? Oh, wow. Okay, it's 6:30. Well, the longest that I've streamed so far is 2 hours. I'm just gonna keep working for a little bit and see, I don't know, see when I get too tired. There are marathon artists and there are sprinter artists, and I'm a sprinter because I will suddenly get an idea. Sorry. I'll suddenly get an idea and then immediately sit down and work on it for 7 hours, which is not healthy. I'm not by any means recommending that. I've gotten much, much better at time management. Like, I'll actually, especially lately, I will actually slow down and I'll plan things out. And I've been using my to-do list and, you know, just keeping track in general of my time, which is very cool. I'm very proud of that. Here we go. Give him some ear fluff. Some more defined hairs in here. Yeah. Joe, I don't know if Joe is still here. Or Mom. Feel free to tell Magnus that he was a model today. That I used him as a reference. Feel free to give him all the praise for it. I tell Luna all the time how beautiful she is, so it's probably gone straight to her head. Luna is probably so full of herself, as far as rabbits go. Which is fine. You know. I only have myself to blame. Okay, very cool. That's exactly how I want that to happen. Okay. I'm gonna, like, add some little lines here of where his whiskers are gonna go. Yes! I'm so excited. I already have another commission lined up, and I'm not overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. I'll probably be making... I don't know, I have to talk to my client about if I'm making 4 illustrations or 1 illustration of 4 characters. We'll see. But either way, that's very exciting. Alright, now there's that. Now I'm gonna go like this. Haha! Gosh, this is so fun. I love this brush that I'm using. This is the, for anyone who's wondering, I don't know, this is the Ink Bleed brush. It is one of my favorite brushes in, like, the whole app. The whole app. There we go. He's gonna have a ton of whiskers. 'Cause he can. 'Cause I gave him those whiskers. Now I'm gonna give him some, like, little eyebrow hairs. Like that. Oh, hold on. Oh. No. Hold on. No, those are too dark. Hold on. These are, like, perfect, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna, duplicate. And then I'm gonna flip. And I'm gonna move them over here. Like that. Oh. There we go. Hee 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 hee. Nice. Oh my gosh, this kitty. I love this cat so much. What I should probably do is find a stopping point and then wait to, like, I don't know, work on this next time. But that's the problem, is I don't want to wait. The next time I'll be working on this would be Friday. So I'll work on it a little bit longer. I'm very happy with how this is going. Here we go. He's gonna look so shiny. I gotta remember to add a highlight layer too, actually. There we go. Yeah. See, now suddenly that I'm working on details, I stopped talking. Alright. Ooh. La la la. Nice. Contrast. Yes. Like that. Alright. Yeah. Alright, this color is really making a difference. Really adding depth to Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles the cat. Yes. Here we go. That's better. I add a little bit in here. You probably can't hear it, but whenever I'm making like little short strokes, my little pencil on my screen goes tap 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 tap. And it's a good time. That's my ASMR digital drawing. It's funny because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's so handsome. We're very proud of him. He's gonna grow up to do a lot of mischief. Here we go. I'm gonna add this in the corner of the eyes, because that's important. Sole possession of the remote control. Very important. I'm also gonna add a little bit of shape back here to his eyes, like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, he's such a handsome kitty. Let's see, I'll add a little bit to the fluff here, like this. Yeah. Oh, I'll add a little in here. Add some definition. The taps remind me so much of art class when we were learning stippling, except it was louder and aggressive, but it was kind of funny. Oh man. I remember, so the spoiled art child that I was, when I was in 5th grade, I started taking private art lessons with the high school teacher. So on Thursdays, just once a week, I would walk from the middle school to the high school, and have a little lesson. And they were the best art lessons because how it went was that I would show up and this awesome teacher, oh my gosh, she was so cool. I learned so much from her. She would say, "What do you want to learn how to do?" And I would say, "I want to learn how to do that," and like point to something hanging on the wall that one of her students did, and she'd be like, "Great, let's do it." And one of the things was, "I want to learn how to do stippling." Oh my gosh, because I don't know what was wrong with me. But anyway, later on, years later, I ended up moving. We ended up moving away, so I wasn't even living in the same place. But I drew this manatee. I drew this manatee, the entire thing, just stippling with ink. I don't know how I didn't lose my mind. The whole thing, oh my gosh. It looks like really soft and detailed. It's probably the most detailed thing that I think ever made, and I will never do it again. Ever. I don't know what I was thinking. Why I was so energetic about it. Or enthusiastic. And I was just like, yeah, I'm totally gonna just learn how to do this, and it'll be great. Yeah. I know there are artists that do that, like, for a living. Ink artists, and they're really good at it, and the work is phenomenal, and the detail is so pleasing to look at, but it's not for me. I do not have that kind of patience. I make detailed work, but I also find ways to, like, I don't know, make the work go smoother and find easier ways to do things, you know? I don't draw all my things with dots, and I don't mind that that's not how I do it. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's such a good kitty. Excellent. Okay, now I'm gonna do some highlights. So I'm gonna use a lighter gray and just add like little things to make him look shiny, you know? Because he is. He's a pretty shiny cat. And I'm gonna find a way to show it. Yes! That's really cool. Stippling bothers, oh, my head muscles. Stippling bothers my head. My muscles tense up while doing it, so I don't use it much. Oh, but mad respect to those who sorry, can stipple, because man, yeah. Sorry, I keep stuttering. I do that sometimes. Like, difficult. I have difficulty talking sometimes. I don't know. It's fine. We all do. That's, yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. Alright, see look, even just like that, his little toes. Love it, love you, love it, gotta go. Thanks for being in my stream, Mom. You're great. You have a great day. Good night. I feel so cool when my mom comes to my streams. Oh, so that's fun. Yeah, he's got shiny little toes. And we're gonna find a way to, like, highlight his fur. Specifically to do this. I could, you know, okay, I'll find a stopping point. Because I don't want anyone to necessarily miss this, you know? Have a good one, Hannah's mom. If she doesn't see that message, I'm totally gonna tell her you said that, Crow. Oh. Yeah. Okay, there we go. He's got shiny toes. And then we'll do this foot. Oh. Yeah. It's funny. I don't know. I take a long time. Okay. What's the best way I can phrase this? It's really hard for me to relax. That's how I'm gonna phrase this. I just, especially lately, I don't know, I've become such a workaholic. I just have a lot of difficulty finding ways to relax. And, or, I don't know, I just have difficulty unwinding. So, like, I'll work too long, and then Tristan will come home and be like, hey, Hannah, you know, you should probably take a break for the day. And so I'll be like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then it takes me another couple hours to stop being wound up and anxious, you know? It's probably not healthy, but, you know, oh well. You know, oh well. I just say so matter-of-factly. Oh, this layer is above the tie. I'm gonna put this down here. There we go. Yes! I want him to look so shiny. I think this year has just been particularly bad about it. I know last year I started having difficulty relaxing, but this year's just been worse. But I think everyone's been having kind of a problem with that, probably. Ooh, I'm gonna probably lighten this. Let's look at this. Um, oh, hold on. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want this to be looking like. And then I'll do this on his legs. Plural, he has more than one leg. Have you seen on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, I don't know what social media platforms this cat is on. This year's been the worst. You know, as far as bad years go, I think this really has just been the worst in general. Um, there's a cat named Duck who doesn't have front legs and who just like hops around on its back legs, and she's the sweetest thing. And I found her on Instagram somehow. I think her handle is Parasic Duck or something like that. The cat's coming along nicely. Hello again, Jason. Yeah, I've moved on to like shading it, and I'm very happy with it. I understand what you mean, especially with school this year on my end, and it's been a time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, we have to just keep trying, you know? I One thing that I pride myself on, and that I really, really want to share with others and hope rubs off on other people, is I am an optimist. I have so much hope for the future. I'm making big plans. I'm looking forward to things. I have hope for the future, and I know that we'll get through all these bad things. And so, as bad as it is, I'm not. This is so funny for me to say, my world isn't ending. Even though in a lot of ways the world feels like it's ending, I don't feel that way. I can be such an optimist because I've been like in really low places before, but now I'm not. I've seen the world both ways. Excuse me. And so now I don't know. I have complete hope in the future, and I know that things will get better. So yeah. Ooh, just making the kitty look so shiny. Here we go. Gotta add a little bit down here. See, something like this, I don't actually have a reference pulled up, but the way I'm thinking about it is just where the light is hitting these sections, which is why I don't know. A lot of the times I just make things up on the fly, and then it just accidentally works out. Here we go. Let's look at this like this. Yes! That is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, cool, cool. I gotta lighten up this shadow. I think there needs to be a little right here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? Something just occurred to me, and then my brain just went, and now it's gone. Oh, I think what I was gonna say was I haven't had dinner. I'll do that later. I'll have a late dinner tonight. Yeah, there are a lot of ups and downs this year, but to be honest, my ups have been really good ones, so I'm vibing. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, that's so excellent. Me too, actually. Things have been hard, and I've failed at some things, and it's really discouraging, but I've also had a lot of little successes, and they build up, you know? You have to celebrate your successes. Oh my gosh, that's so important. Well, I don't know. That's of course my opinion, and I'm sure there are motivational speakers who probably feel different, but at least in my personal experience, I feel great when I celebrate my successes. So, you know, and I'm motivated to keep going because of it. So, you know, don't mind me just zooming in and out. Trying to get a better look at the canvas. Yeah. Like, for example, you can see on my layout, I just hit 90 subscribers. And that's super exciting. Oh. And then at yesterday's stream, I got my first donation. It didn't show up on the layout because it wasn't through Streamlabs. But that's okay. It still happened, and that was really cool. And it made me feel really special. So that happened. Oh, yes. This fluffy, shiny cat. Here we go. And gotta get the shine in the fur. Yeah. It's but I'm not done, you know? It's like I have all this energy to there are still so many things I want to accomplish that I haven't yet. So I'm not gonna stop. Not anytime soon. Haha. Yes, I'm such a big advocate for small victories and victories in general, but I feel that small ones are so important because they build up, like you said. Yeah. I see on Instagram, for example, I have less than 1,000 followers on Instagram, but every time I've reached like oh my gosh, now I have so many hundred. Oh my gosh, you know, I got 10 more. Like any little victory, I have to celebrate it. I see smaller artists get really disheartened when they don't have the big numbers. And it's hard when you're surrounded by artists who you think are finding more success than you, or who seem to be having more success than you, or are having more success than you. It's really hard, but you cannot focus on other people's successes. You have to look at your own, because you do have successes happening, even if they're not the big ones yet. So, it's a long, long process. There we go. Here we go. I really like this cat. Mephistopheles. Alright. Oh, the fun part is the tail. Making the tail look shiny. Gotta make sure I'm zoomed in. Like this. Oh. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to share this. I don't know if I've shown it on stream yet. Have I shown y'all the drawing that I made of me and me as a little witch and Luna as my familiar? If I have, you know, don't worry, I won't, like, show it again. I haven't posted it on Instagram yet. I keep putting it off because I feel the need to post other things first. I won't be posting it till next week, but you want to see it? Because I'll totally show you the drawing. It's simple. It's like similar in style to this, but I am so happy with it. Okay, here we go. This is where the highlight's gonna go. No, I don't think so. Okay, just a second. I will show you. I'm pretty happy with it. Luna is my familiar if I'm a witch. But I'd love to see it. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna finish this. Wow, I keep hiccuping. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying I have chronic hiccups or anything, but it does seem like I hiccup during every stream. Or, you know, every day. Every day of my life I'm hiccuping. It's fine. Okay. Now let's come back with the eraser and clean it up a little bit. I should paint. I haven't made an oil painting in a long time, like probably a month. Because I like rushed to make a bunch of paintings for that online gallery that's still going on, and then I like stopped painting for a while, and I started streaming, live streaming. Which just means, you know, that I haven't, painted in a while, but I think I should. I would like to enter a plein air competition next year, so if I'm gonna do that, I really need to practice. Oof. Plein air meaning open air painting, meaning I'm just gonna set my easel up in the backyard and paint the mountains that I can see from our house. So that'll be fun. Okay, let's look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit at the end. Like that. Yeah. Let's look at this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty shiny. Okay, just a second. Let me I gotta bring up the folder. The folder with the Halloween stuff. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, here we go. It doesn't look just like me because I do not draw people very often. In fact, when I drew this, my hair was, I think, slightly shorter. But that's me and Luna. Like a casual witch. Yeah. I don't really draw people. It's just not as fun. I think animals are more fun to draw. I don't know, there's like so much variety in them and everything. I'll post this on Instagram sometime next week. Anyway, I'm gonna close that folder and come back. Where were we? Here we go. Haha. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish making his face. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Thank you, Chrome. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish drawing the highlights on his face, make his face look shiny, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So we'll see how long that takes me. The witch's outfit reminds me of the ones in Little Witch Academia. I haven't watched that. I think I've scrolled by that before, like on a streaming platform or something. Huh. Very cool. Is it any good? Not that I'm looking for more shows to watch. Oh, I have so much to catch up on. Okay, here we go. And then there'll be this, and there'll be this, and there'll be this. Like this. And then a little bit right here. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this cat. Okay, so highlight's gonna go down here by his nose. Just like this, right there on the edge of his nose. It looks good. Oh, it looks good. Or are you talking about the show? Or the thing. I mean, either way, thank you if that's what you're talking about. And now I'll do a little highlight where his eyebrows would be. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I remember watching that. I quite enjoyed it. Oh, I will have to look it up. Yeah. Do y'all have a favorite, like, Halloween show or movie? I think I've mentioned before, I'm a total scaredy cat. I cannot watch anything horror or anything like that. So, I don't really watch scary Halloween movies. But I like, I like Hocus Pocus, you know. Low battery. Oh, well, that's reason enough to end the stream anyway. Oh, no. I've seen a couple minutes of the first episode. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, Hocus Pocus I like. I have mixed feelings about Tim Burton. So you know, most of his movies aren't my favorite either. Hocus Pocus, yeah, Hocus Pocus is good. Let's see. What other Halloween movies do people watch that aren't scary? I know Nightmare Before Christmas is, you know, a big deal. Corpse Bride, that stuff. Oh, I just thought of one that I really like. Paranorman. Leica Productions. You know? Paranorman. I love that movie. It's so good. Which is funny because normally that kind of thing would terrify me. But I don't know, it's just so well done and it's funny and the animation is charming. Halloween Town, I don't remember that one, but I know my sisters like it. I don't watch horror stuff really, I'm not much for horror, but I like the Addams Family. Oh, yeah. Gosh, that's another one. I don't think I've seen actually any Addams Family movies, which is so funny. But I know the Addams Family, so. No, not that I know them, but like I know of the. Never mind. You know what I meant. I know what the Addams Family is. I get a lot of the references and everything. So. Oh. But yeah, Paranorman. Oh my gosh, I like that one a lot. Coraline, not so much. Coraline is terrifying. Oh my gosh, Coraline. Ugh. It's brilliant. Coraline is brilliant. It's just scary. Oh, hold on. I just messed that up. That's not what I wanted. Like, oh my gosh. Coraline's by Neil Gaiman, who's a brilliant author. And then Leica Studios animated it, the stop motion, so it looks amazing. It's just terrifying. I would mostly just listen to scary stories on YouTube or SoundCloud. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's cool, too. I should really start listening to podcasts while I draw, you know? I think I would enjoy that. But yeah, Coraline objectively is a good film based on a great story. It's just so scary. I watched Paranorman once. I should rewatch it. I don't remember it much from it. I really enjoyed it actually. There were parts, you know, that I don't know. I don't think any movie is perfect. It's scary to an extent, but if I could handle it, any child could watch it. Then it's not too scary. I'm like metric. Like if Hannah can watch it, it's not that scary. Oh, all right. Making him so shiny. I'm gonna put some highlight here, and it'll be down here. Let's see. But yeah, Leica, very good stuff. Leica also animated Kubo and the Two Strings. What was I talking about? Oh, Coraline, Neil Gaiman. I know he's a brilliant author, but I haven't read any of his stuff. He also wrote Stardust, which I love the movie so much. I read an opinion once that it was a pretty accurate adaptation of the book, which makes me really want to read the book. I'm sure the book is better than the movie because that's usually the case. But that's such a fun story. Neil Gaiman wrote Stardust. Actually, I just found out Neil Gaiman is on Masterclass. Masterclass.com. He's teaching a writing masterclass. Wow, I can't talk. Bailey Sarian here on YouTube does Murder Mystery and Makeup Monday, where she talks about true crime. That could be Halloween-esque. Ooh, scary. True crime. Is that a true crime? Like she talks about real crimes, or is that a show? What is true crime, or what does that mean? I sound uninformed. It's fine. But yeah, Neil Gaiman wrote Coraline. he wrote Stardust, so I'm totally interested in reading his stuff. Or any of the BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural. Ah. BuzzFeed Unsolved. I don't really watch that. That's a show, right? Is that a show? BuzzFeed Unsolved? I don't know. I sound like I don't get out of the house very often. It's probably because I do not get out of the house very often. True crime is real crimes that happened, solved or otherwise. Ooh, that's that's an unpleasant feeling. Scary. I watched those BuzzFeed Unsolved and Supernatural videos. Yeah. Oh, so they say they are videos. Huh. Supernatural forces. Do y'all believe in ghosts? Excuse me. Do any of y'all believe in ghosts? I do and I don't believe in ghosts. I definitely believe in spirits. 100% I believe in spirits. But I don't believe that they, like, haunt us. Like in a lot of horror movies that have to do with haunting. I don't believe ghosts actually do that. It's a YouTube series also found on Hulu. I can handle true crime stuff. I can't handle true crime stuff. It makes me super paranoid. Aww. Can't say but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi, May. Thank you for stopping by. We're just working on a black cat, in a vampire cloak. And I was just asking if anyone believes in ghosts. I totally believe in spirits. 100% believe in spirits. But I don't believe that they haunt us like they do in a lot of media. Like, you know, knocking things off shelves and stuff. I don't think ghosts would, like, want to waste their time doing that, you know? Like, I'm sure spirits have better things to do. That's how I feel about it. Could be wrong. You know. Maybe now that I've said that, I'm gonna be haunted by a ghost. I shook Tanner's grandpa's hand after Tanner came home from his mission. Tanner's grandpa passed before Tanner was born. What? Hold on. Whoa. That's trippy. That's cool. And also kind of scary, I think. Were you scared when you found out that he wasn't, like, alive? Ghosts probably do it for attention. Oh, yeah, that's true. But, like, I just figure... I totally believe in spirits. I believe we have spirits. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, that they probably, like, woo! I at least believe 100% that ghosts can't hurt us. That's what I believe. Is that, you know, if there are spirits hanging out, on Earth, that they totally can't hurt me. That's how I feel. Cute cat, hope you have a great night. You too, May. Thank you for stopping by. That's, I think, the most definitive statement I can make. My mom said he just wanted to meet me. That's so cool. Whoa, my tablet's about to die. I think that's a really good time to stop then. Let me go ahead and just put a stamp on this, because I'm gonna share this, to show progress. In fact, then I'm gonna do this. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna share this picture. I'm gonna save it. I gotta remember to post all these drawings in my Discord. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. I just accidentally almost closed that out. Okay, so let's see. Is anyone we know live? We could rate someone. That's about it for tonight. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. This was my longest stream yet, but I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. Let's see. Is anyone that I know live? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I'm gonna... Okay, I do have something I want y'all to watch. Copy link. Tristan and I, today's episode of Paper Mario just came out, and, if if y'all have time, I'm gonna share the link to it. You should absolutely 100% watch it because Tristan's been doing the editing for these past couple episodes, so they've been really funny. Because he's doing a great job with the editing, and it would mean a lot to us and to him if y'all would watch it. I love you all very much. I will be posting my stream schedule probably Monday. We'll see if I decide to mix up the schedule or if it's going to be another Tuesday, Thursday, Friday week. But either way, I'll definitely have Pokemon Tuesday, and I'll definitely be working on this cat again next week because I love him, Mephistopheles. And that's going to be about it for tonight. And I love you all very much. And I will see you next time. Bye!